In the first 3 videos of this series, I made the long first day's flight from Thun Field all the way to Three Forks, Montana. In this video, I begin the awesome flight along the Missouri River, making it to Great Falls.
Traffic, jumper 450 is descending from directly overhead Three Forks to the west, can enter on left downwind for runway 3, Three Forks traffic. We got 2 parachutes and over the approach into runway 21.
Three Forks traffic, for the parachutes there, is it okay if I take off 21 and do a left downwind departure over the town right now?
Yeah, take off departure 21 is okay. Just make sure you make your downwind departure to the east or to the west. Which direction are you headed after you depart?
I was going to do a left downwind departure, so that would be to the east, and then I was going to fly north over town and depart the area over to the north.
Yeah, that should work out fine. Just make sure you set off enough east, kind of by over the tower, if you know what I'm talking about. Just keep those jumpers in visual sight.
Yeah, I'll do a wide left downwind to the north and keep an eye out for jumpers. Thank you.
Have a good flight.
Thank you very much. Three Forks traffic, Silver Lusk, I'm taking off 21. I'll make a left downwind departure to the north, Three Forks.
You may have noticed my odd start position at the beginning of the video. Well, when I arrived the night before, the fuel pump didn't work. I called the number and there was no answer. The next morning, I went into the FBO next to the pump to let the guy know that the pump didn't work. For some reason, he was a complete jerk about it, despite the fact that I was just inquiring. Anyway, the folks at the skydiving operation were willing to sell me a few gallons. I only needed enough to get me to Great Falls, which was just a couple hours downstream, so it worked out okay.
Okay, traffic, jumper 450. I'm offset about a mile to the east for runway 3, offset final. 2 miles, 3 Forks traffic. Correction, offset to the west, 1 mile, sorry.
Your other west.
Three Forks carrier traffic, jumper 96 miles, 10 minutes of jumpers away. Parachutes landing over the first end of runway 21 for 1.000, 2 minutes, 3 Forks. Where's that Lusk come at? I'm still looking.
Due east of the field, just north of the field now, to its north.
Roger, 3 Forks area traffic, jumper 450, short approach, runway 3, 3 Forks.
The Luscombe is just to the east of town now, or the southeast of the town.
It's sight.
596 Mike, jumpers are no factor, you're clear.
With a population of only a couple thousand people, Three Forks, Montana is the birthplace of the Missouri River. The town's name alludes to the fact that 3 rivers come together to form its headwaters. In 1805, Meriwether Lewis named the 3 rivers after President Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State James Madison, my 2 favorite founding fathers, and Treasury Secretary Albert Gallatin.
Jumper 96 Mike, thank you, 1 minute to drop.
Alrighty, so this is one of the rivers that comes in, one of the 3 forks, and then we've got the Jefferson and the Madison over here, and I don't remember what this one's called. do a little orbit here, just to get a look at the rivers. Boy, that's nice. This is the most easterly one.
3 Forks J traffic, jumper 450 is rolling out runway 3 Forks.
Guess we'll park it for a sec, Sam.
Roger.
Need fuel?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the right tank is on, the left one's off. The right tank, I got filled up. Looks like maybe it didn't get quite filled to the rim, but this flight...
Area traffic, jumper 450 is clear, runway 3 at Alpha 1, 3 Forks.
This flight should be, I don't know, hour and a half or something. Is that where two of the rivers come together? So off to the west there, further away, that should be the Jefferson, and I think the one that's closer to the wingtip here should be the Madison. And I'm flying over the third one right now. It joins the other two. This is a real nice, I think this is a park, I think they consider this a park right here, Three Forks. I don't know if it's a state park or something, some kind of park though, I think. That's really nice. There's some trails down there to be nice to, I don't know, ride a bike around or walk down there. Alright, here goes nothing. This is the beginning of the Missouri River. This, folks, is the beginning of the Missouri River. Woohoo! Totally awesome. Love it. Oh, I'm glad yesterday is over and this is sweet.
In my first leg along the Missouri River, I see an awesome variety of scenery, from stunning canyons to farmland to huge lakes, starting at the source of the river in Three Forks and landing at the Class D airport in Great Falls. The Missouri River is the longest river in North America, stretching 2,341 miles, or 3,767 kilometers, when it eventually tees into the Mississippi River near St. Louis, Missouri. While only a tributary of the Mississippi River, the Missouri is longer and carries a comparable volume of water. It supported the westward expansion of the United States during the 19th century and even had steamboats running on it. Numerous dams have been built along it, contributing to irrigation, flood control, and the generation of hydroelectric power. The river starts out at an elevation of 4,075 feet and ends at 466 feet, about 3,500 feet lower.
Fuel flows 5 to 5.5 gallons an hour right now. What in the world is that thing? Kind of a cool building, but I have no clue what it is. So actually I've got maybe 3 gallons over here, so more than a half an hour in the left tank, if there's an emergency. So we're at 4150. And we'll just keep going down, 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 down for the next week. Look at that thing. I don't know what that was. Kind of interesting though. That's the one thing that's can't do in a plane, unfortunately, is just stop wherever you feel like it. Check something out. A little power plant.
This is Toston Dam, a run-of-the-river dam. This kind of dam can generate electricity without storing additional water upstream, as is the case with most dams which need a reservoir to feed them. Although the dam was built in 1940, it didn't contain a generator until a 10-megawatt unit was installed and went online more than 40 years later in the 80s.
Oh, there's some wires. They got visibility balls on them. That's awesome. They're visibility markers. Very, very nice. Got some houses up here. We'll climb up a little bit. So this is Toston, T-O-S-T-O-N, maybe? Or maybe that's up on the right. Maybe this is, yeah, on the VFR chart, doesn't have anything for this. These few houses right here. Oh, looks like a little cable gizmo to get across the river there. Boy, some nice houses right there along the river, just south of Toston, Montana. And I'll get a little altitude. We got more houses, and is there a bridge with traffic going across? Yeah, there is, so we'll get up a little bit. So this, I think, off to the right here is Toston. That is Toston. Got some big power lines here, which are pretty clear. Keep your eyes out. Alright, now this is Townsend, and we got a reservoir here. This will be the first of many reservoirs that I fly over. Well, that's a really, really tiny little town. Oh, I guess it's over here, but it's probably pretty small still. Yeah, some of these reservoirs, I think I'm gonna fly over them for like hours because they're so big. Okay, so that's Townsend. So on the left there was just people who have places outside the town. So this is Canyon Ferry Lake. Lots of bugs on the window. 5 gallons an hour at 2260, 2270 RPM. 5 to 5.3. Yeah, around 5. That's varying. Seems like it's around 5. It even drops down to 4.4 on occasion. Guy's got a windmill whipping along here on his little farm. Free electricity. A little fishing boat in the cove there. Or I don't know if it's a fishing boat. A little motorboat. Towing a dinghy. People just chilling out in that cove. Very nice. It's a nice day to be chilling out in a little cove on your boat. No good place to land here. I'm thinking the only place these people can get to their house is from a boat. Oh, there's some deer in the yard. Oh, no, there's some dirt roads going along there. But man, wouldn't be easy to get there. Would not be easy. Boy, it'd sure be nice though, huh?
This is Canyon Ferry Lake. Nestled against the Big Belt Mountains in the Rockies, it's a popular destination for boating and fishing and is also known for ice boat racing. These are essentially sailboats with metal runners mounted on the bottom. Speeds of over 80 miles an hour can be attained. The lake is 27 miles long.
Up, and here's the dam. So let's go ahead and climb up. Maybe get a little aerial, do a little orbit of the dam. And there's wires there, so I'll avoid those. And then I'll drop back down. Just downstream a little bit.
Built around 1950, Canyon Ferry Dam replaced an original dam which was located 1.5 miles upstream and had been built in the 1890s. The dam is 225 feet high and 1,000 feet across. The power plant contains 3 16.5 megawatt Francis turbine generators. That's the most common type of water turbine in use today, with an efficiency of 95%. It's named after a British-American engineer, James B. Francis, who created a new turbine design in 1848. The modern design evolved over the next 70 years into what we use today. 3 13.5-foot penstocks feed these 3 turbines for a total power output of 50 megawatts of electricity.
Alright, looks like all the wires are pretty low there. this is Hauser Lake. I think that was an eagle. I got some gusts going on here. I don't know if there's a dam that makes this lake, but I'm going to get a little altitude here. Yeah, there's a road or bridge. It says obstacle up ahead. So I'm going to watch out for wires, towers, and whatever. Okay, good. I feel more comfortable when it opens up a little bit. I don't know what the obstacle was. Oh, we got some wires. Okay, good. And those are way up. That's what it is. Good. That's the obstacle, so good. Nice that that's on the map. Not every set of wires going across the river pops up as an obstacle on the chart, so that's really nice. Ooh, it's a little bumpy here. It's bumpy here, unfortunately. Yep, I'm more than halfway now, which is what the stopwatch says. According to the stopwatch, I'm closer to 2/3 of the way. Maybe a dam up here, I think, just creating this lake. So watch out for wires. And, yep, there it is. There's a few wires with some visibility markers on them, but those are low. But I'll get a little altitude anyway here. I don't see any poles or other wires that would be in my way. Oh, those markers are for boats, I guess. Yeah, there's some wires down low there.
The original Hauser Dam was built between 1905 and 1907. It failed in 1908, causing severe flooding downstream. The dam was rebuilt immediately and opened in 1911. It's 80 feet high and 700 feet across. Although it's also a run-of-the-river dam, it forms Hauser Lake, which is 25 miles long. Its powerhouse contains 6 generators which produce 17 megawatts of electricity.
is Holter Lake, I guess. Oh boy, that's rugged. I'm gonna get up a little bit here. Okay, this is totally awesome. So, there's a super, super tight corner a little further up ahead. Not this one right here, but one beyond that. I can see it on the VFR chart. So I'm going to climb up here. And get above some of this terrain because it looks really tight, tighter than I might be able to fly. Coming up just ahead here, and I might be able to make it, but if I couldn't, I would splat on the rocks. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I imagined it might be. Certainly not as bad as it could be, because the cliffs, the terrain lowered down here. So it's bumpy when I get up a little more, but I think maybe down closer to the water it's a little more protected. Flying through canyons like that is really awesome, but also kind of puts me on edge, especially if I'm not familiar with the path that the water takes through there. real sharp turn here, but this thing's pretty wide open. I could have just popped over the land right there. Is this... It's just a really long, skinny, or a couple long, skinny pieces of land, and there was kind of a saddle there. I could have just flown straight ahead. Crazy that people live here. Out in the middle of nowhere. See, up ahead to the right here, or I guess right here, I could have just flown over that. Or no, where was it? Up ahead here, a little further still. Yeah, right through there off the right wingtip, I could have just flown straight ahead. Right there. Holy crap. I think the terrain there was causing some crazy gusts. Which is not fun. I'll do a little circuit here. There's a dam that created this lake. Holton Lake. No, Holter Lake. We'll do a little orbit.
Holter Dam is a run-of-the-river dam and is 124 feet high and 1,364 feet across. It creates the 25-mile-long Holter Lake. It opened right near the end of the Great War in 1918. At the time, it was the tallest hydroelectric dam on the Missouri River. It produces 50 megawatts of electricity. Holter Dam, its powerhouse, its nearby operator housing and abandoned construction camp, its railroad switchyard, and the nearby maintenance buildings are one of the most intact historic hydroelectric generating facilities in Montana. Might make for a nice road trip. Only about 7 hours for me. Holter Dam raised the water level behind it by about 100 feet. From here, all the way to Great Falls, about 90 miles downstream, the river runs free.
That's a freaking nice house. Holy crap! And there's some crazy nice houses along the river here. Like that one right there. Holy cow, man. What's that guy do for a living? Yep. Alright, this isn't as much fun. Whole bunch of deer out in that farm field, which is an island in the middle of the river. Holy crap. Alright, now it's less fun now, and reminiscent of yesterday. Yep, this isn't fun anymore. I'm gonna climb and get up, well, higher. Because these mountains are bouncing me around and I'm not happy about it. Although it looks like I'm almost out of some of the mountains here. Yeah, this right now, this sucks. This sucks. This very moment it's okay, but a couple spots in there, it sucked. So I think once I'm past these hills, hopefully the turbulence will go away. I got a death grip on the stick here. Okay, good. This makes me much happier. Like a nice neighborhood. Alright, oh hallelujah. I'm happy to be out of that. If I had left earlier today, maybe 2 hours earlier, I don't think that would have been so bad. About 100 knots now, so that's a tailwind. Oh, that was pretty awesome, but a few places I wasn't happy with, and I'm glad to be done with it. Oh man, because yeah, a couple spots there I'm like, okay, this is bad news. Okay, this is better, man, yeah. For just a minute there, ooh, I was not happy. Huge crosswind from over here. "84 knots over the ground. Let's see what happens to my ground speed as I come around this corner. 87, 90, 91, .6, and tower 118.7. So yeah, the wind should be out of the south. I mean, it's out of the south. I got a big tailwind, huge tailwind, probably 15 knots. All right. So I've got ATIS tuned in right now. I think. Oh, 120. Wait a minute. 126.6. No. And I got the tower tuned in.
Great Falls Tower information, Kilo 1653 Zulu, wind 210 at 10, gust 15, visibility 10, clear below 12,000. Temperature 21, dew point 6, altimeter 3004. Visual approach runway 21 in use. Arrivals contact approach on 128.6. Advisors contact you have Kilo.
TVM 7 Alpha Hotel Roger, just continue taxiing north on Alpha, then it'll be off the moving area to the right, the last group of buildings.
Yeah, he'll just have me join a left downwind for 2-1. The one thing that's easy about landing at towered airports, they just tell you to do whatever, and it's really easy. Whatever it is, they're like, join a left base for whatever, for 2-1. Join a left downwind for 2-1. You don't need to worry about coordinating or figuring out how to do your pattern entry. They could say, join a right base, join a left base, depending where you are, which side of the field you're on. Got some curves here. So they're going to be up on that plateau. They are not busy.
Tower 90 Whiskey, left or right traffic?
Checking 90 Whiskey, make it right close traffic.
Right close traffic, 90 Whiskey.
Or okay, maybe he'll have me join a right downwind for 2-1 then. But who knows? I mean, he could do it either way. That's the cool thing. He's got a guy flying right-hand pattern there.
Dew point 6, altimeter 3004. Visual approach runway 21 in use. Arrivals contact approach on 128.6. Advisors contact you have Kilo.
Cherokee 9 Whiskey, runway 21, clear for the option. Wind 210 at 9 gust 16.
Clear for the option, 2190.
Great Falls Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, about 6 miles to the southwest, landing with Kilo.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, Great Falls Tower, roger, and are you transponder equipped?
Yes, sir. I'm low over the river right now, but I'm starting to climb up, in case you couldn't see me before.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, roger, we see you to the south there, squawk 0155.
And I'll just go ahead and climb up now. And
Luscombe 13 Kilo, radar contact 6 miles south. West of Great Falls Airport, enter left traffic for runway 21, and wind 210 at 9 gust 16, altimeter 3003.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, left traffic for 21. All right. So, I'll climb up, get set up for landing, get to a more appropriate altitude. So they're at 3,700. So if I get up another 300 feet, I'll be at, or 500 feet, I'll be at 4,700. Oh, in fact, is that the runway right there? And there's the VOR. So yeah, I'm pretty close to pattern altitude. I'm in a pretty good left downwind here. Maybe get a little tiny bit closer, but it's not too bad. All right, we are in good shape here. Sweet. Well, for the most part, that was a really nice flight. And what do you say the barometer is 3003? Boy, the GPS makes everything so much easier.
Permission Lima now, current altimeter 3003.
Someone just took off there, right off my left wingtip, almost.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, runway 21, cleared to land, and safe parking.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, cleared to land 21, and I'll be going down to Jet Center.
Luscombe 13 Kilo, roger. Long landing approved if you'd like.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Luscombe 13 Kilo, long landing approved if you'd like.
Great, thank you. Long landing approved. And I guess, yep, I didn't repeat my call sign on that one. All right, I could do a little better, but not doing terrible. I got some C-130s down there.
Cherokee 9 Whiskey, extend downwind on carrier base.
Extend downwind, you got the base, 9 Whiskey.
again, since he cleared me to land long, I'll just come in tight here. Yeah, I'm high, but oh, there's the tower. There's 2-1. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and set it down. And get off here.
Most gun 13 kilo, turn left, Alpha 5, remain in this frequency, taxi park will be Alpha.
Left at Alpha 5 and right on Alpha. Thank you very much, Alaska 13 kilo.
Checking out as Whiskey Base turn approved, runway 21, clear for the option.
Base turn 21, clear for the option, 90 with.
Sweet. Hour and 50, so the zigzag's definitely at time, but I still have 30 minutes on this side and probably 30 minutes on that side. So still have reserve, but honestly, I was getting to the point where I was thinking about straightening things out some. Instead of following all the zigzags. This jet center. Yep. Yeah, and there's doors.
Come back next time when I continue flying along the Missouri River, landing at Fort Benton.